right, welcome back to Good Morning Kenya. My name is Mike Miguya, just in time for the second segment of Good Morning Kenya. And now we talk matters to do with transforming governance. But this time we're talking about it from the perspective of young people beyond the ballot. What is it? What does that involve? So how do we inspire young leaders to transform governance? And in studio, I'm joined by Sami Njogu, who is the president of Nakuru County Youth Leaders Association, and he is also a Pan-Africanist. Welcome.
And thank you, sir.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm very fine.
Yes.
And grateful to be here.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
And also, I'm also joined by Engineer Mwoki M. Kelvin, who is a youth leader and also the chairperson of Makueni University Students Association. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm good.
Yes.
First, want to greet all Kenyans who are watching us today live.
Yes.
In all the counties.
Yes.
And welcome them to the show.
Yes. Now, you know, even before we start, we celebrated International Youth Day the other day. Let me start with you. What was your highlight of that day?
Yeah, thank you a lot for the opportunity. Yes. And I must say that it comes at a very timely place where we are experiencing generational transition, not only in Kenya and Africa, but globally. However, we feel that a lot has to be done in matters equipping the young people for the global changes that we are expecting. And whether the expectations of the young people are met is still a question. Yes. And we will be highlighting reflections even from the various programs and various the debates that were held in the Youth Week, and we will be making submissions in the course of time. Yes. But I must say that there is a lot that needs to be done. I thank you, sir.
Yes. Yeah. Mwoki, what about you? About the International Youth Day?
I think it was celebrated yesterday.
Yes.
We saw the government arrange what we call an event at Masinde Muliro University. Yes. But still, matters concerning the youths have not yet been addressed to the ultimate level that we youths are requesting. There's a lot to be done when it comes to issues that are affecting youths in our community. Yes. We are yet to reach where we are supposed to be. Yes.
The youth have been calling for transformational governance, but you two are youth leaders, and I want to start with you from where you are. What do you think has been the most standing out aspect that you have brought into the leadership space that you are in? Let me start with you, Njogu.
First and foremost is to say that inclusion has not been intentional, leave alone the mentorship that we are looking. And a lot that has been done to us, we feel that may not be addressing the transition as well as the things that we are bringing on the table. Yes. And just to point out very quickly, first is our the intentional inclusion. Talking of this, we have state departments as well as departments in our counties where they have formed a place where we can serve. But looking down on what happens on the ground, we are really not effectively involved in matters decision making, in matters development, and whatever happens to us, we feel it's like public address, so to say. So what we are calling for is intentional inclusion. That is
intentional
inclusion.
So in matters, maybe at all levels, it has to be intentional.
Absolutely.
Yes. Mwoki, what about you? You are a youth leader, and in that space, in as much as the youth are calling for change in the way our governance is done, how as a leader, what are you doing as a leader to ensure that whatever you are advocating for, you are doing it also?
Yeah, as a young leader, first and foremost, I must say that in the space of leadership, youths are limited, first, due to lack of resources. Yes. That is one thing that we are all certain about. So if I was in a position to have all these resources and to be in a position where I can address issues from an elective position, there are things that I would change. Number one, we've seen having a lot of confusion in our leaders that they don't include youth at all and in any scenario. I would make a government that includes youth with a kitty and with specific objectives that we are attaining to help these youths progress. That is one thing.
Yes.
Number two, in matters of sports, I must decline or reject whatever has been happening when it comes to issues of sports. We are seeing leaders arranging tournaments, and these tournaments they will be played for a period of like 6 months, and what the youth will get is just a token of 15,000 shillings, which is so unfortunate. As a leader, I would arrange tournaments for people under 15, under 18. You know, these youths. This is where classify them. And I will concentrate more on under 13 or under 15. This is where talent is tapped. This is where talent is nurtured. We will have scouts around. We will make a lot of what we call training centers for our youths. But what is happening right now is just something to make these youths just loiter around in months with nothing, empowerment, which is happening. Yeah. We need to also mentor our young students, something that the government has really aborted. I would say they have not yet invested much on that.
Okay. You know, when you talk about transformation, many people think transformation happens at the ballot. But transformational leadership or change that people want happens beyond the ballot. When you talk about beyond the ballot, Njogu, what are we talking about, and how does it mean, or what does it mean within the context of youth leadership and governance?
Yeah. Thank you very much. Talking of transformation, I believe vision is what attracts resources. And we feel as the young people that our leadership systems have been offering a very myopic vision. Because you can bear me witness that every government that comes, and I believe we are here to talk solutions, every government that comes with its own agenda for the 5 years. Going back to the Vision 2030, which actually inspired my leadership journey with the visionary late President Mwai Kibaki. It is a framework that allowed the nation to have quality time to engage with expertise, professionals, and also global like-minded individuals and organs to ensure that within a period of 20 or so years, we register a very great progressive change. So in the transformation, whatever we should first define very well is a vision, and realizing that even as we young people are calling for change, it may not be in a fortnight. So whatever should be done, it's a vision well defined. Then, very important, the strategies. And now narrowing down into the action plans, this is where now we bring the young people on board, because they are very energetic, they have the time, according to the life triangle, you know, and also very important, they are learned. And the same government, as I've said, the 2013 President Mwai Kibaki's government offered us the quality free education. So what I must submit is having a well-defined vision. Then allowing the vision to trickle down into action plans that accommodates young people. Then from there, every government that comes should align to that. And I was discussing with a youth leader from my area yesterday.
Yes.
And he was telling me that the US usually has a development plan that it's actually 2 millennia, if I'm not wrong. And you can see every leadership that comes aligns itself to that. Until the achievement of that, you should not bring your own agendas. So I feel that the vision should be guiding this transformation. And it is high time even you should invite in young people to draw the next vision for the nation, because 4 years down the line, we will be through with the Vision 2030. This is the time where we should be accommodating young people, bringing an agenda for the next 20 or 30 so years to come. So for me, where I stand, transformation should be informed by a vision that should have a mission, objective strategies, and down to the action plans where now young people come on board to offer the support.
Yes.
Thank you.
When we talk about transformational governance and youth calling for space to engage in transforming governance, what are the youth bringing to the table?
Thank you. First and foremost, youths are the present and they are the future. Remember, these are the energetic people and the drivers of the economy. What they are bringing on the table is ideas, actions, and real change. For recently, you've seen major issues that the youth have been addressing in our nation. Issues to do with governance. Beyond the ballot, we expect our leaders to walk the talk, to really actualize what they promised us during the campaigns. Youths are here to observe. You said that you will do 1, 2, 3. Have you done that? You are in the government, you are employing your sister as the chief of staff or something. Is that equality, nepotism? Youths are the eyes of the society. You will bear with me that. That we are the most elite members of this society. We are here to understand our nation and fully support it for a brilliant change. We have a lot to do, honestly, as youths. We are here to champion for a great change, which is caused by the governments that we have at the moment. You've seen youths reject the previous finance bill. That was 2025. That was a role the youth played. In communities like I myself, I've been participating in all community engagements. And it's a call to all other youths. Please, don't stay at home. Don't be someone who is just, let it be. Walk out. Let your presence be felt in the community. Because we are the eyes of the community as youths. You'll bear me witness that if I go to someone and try to explain or elaborate something to them, they will listen it like from an angle of, this young man is brilliant. That is our position. And I call upon all the youths of this nation to be people of decent character and people who can be trusted for transformation. We have mandate as youths, again, to mentor those who are behind us. We have students in high school. Those are students who we should mentor so that we have a generation coming after us and a generation that we are advising that is after us, though they say we are fighting them, yet we are trying to bring change.
Yes, you've talked about mentorship and mentoring those who are behind you, but have you given a chance to be mentored by those who are before you? Excellent.
We do listen. And I would also say that sometimes not all advice are worthy taking. Because someone will advise you, go throw yourself in the ocean. I would not take that. So who are worthy listening, we do listen to them. And remember, age factor does not matter sometimes. There's a guy who said, also fools grow old. I'm sorry if I've made a bad comment. But we also listen to those who are ahead us in a way that they are mentoring us. But others, they would not take anything from the youth. They see the youths, you are telling me nothing. I would not buy anything from you, which is so bad, which is very, very, very bad. Please, we request them, as in turn, as they give us advice, to allow us also speak ourselves, to allow us also give our ideas and come to an agreement. Yes.
Okay. Jogu, do you think, from your perspective, the youth want instant change, but it's not possible?
Absolutely true. We wanted immediate change. And as I've said, and reckoning the very words of back Minister Muller, said that you don't change by trying to fight the existing reality. To change, you create a new system that makes the old system obsolete.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Yeah. Let's go for a break. We'll continue from that point.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Let's take a very short break. Good morning, Kenya. We'll be right back. Let's continue with the conversation here, and we are talking matters to do with beyond the ballot and transforming governance through the perspective of youth leaders. Sam Njogu, you were saying something before we went on a break.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Continue on it.
Also, thank you a lot. Saying and connoting the very words of Buckminster Fuller, said that you don't change by trying to fight an existing system, or rather an existing reality. To bring change, you build a new model that makes the old model, or rather the existing model, obsolete. And the model we are doing, actually engaging our discussion in building, is what I've just said, the vision for the nation for the next 50 or so years to come.
Yes.
It's clear that the current generation may not be there to see that vision come true. However, we don't undermine the expertise and the capacities that the outgoing generation has. So it's a call for us to come together, build together a vision and a model for the nation, because you realize that even when we are protesting and, you know, chanting all the so as we have had in the past, the world is not at a standstill. The world is still moving.
Yes.
So there is need now to be more future-oriented than focusing on matters that are happening at the moment. And this can only be achieved by us sitting down and thinking of the future.
Yes.
And the future is not in exclusion of the young people. The reason we also calling ourselves to fit to appear on the decision-making tables,
yes,
and be well and effectively and authentically be included in the so-called development plans, and as well as the national issues at large.
From your perspective, do you think the proposed intergenerational conclave that is supposed to happen is necessary? Will it gel the country together?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because I've said, as I've said, we don't undermine the capacities of the outgoing generation.
Yes.
However, are they intentional even when we are having these discussions? It's not from a point of advocating things to us.
Yes.
But we need to be selfless and have the heart at the nation at heart, so much so that we will sit down to hold in intentional discussions that foresee a greater inclusive and prosperous nation at large.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mwoki, you are in student leadership.
Yes.
But how do you think this prepares one to take up leadership roles even at the national level?
Yeah, I think it's proven that being a student leader, it's the initial stage for you going outside there and becoming a national figure. For example, we have people that we all know. Babu Owino, Mheshimiwa from Runyenjes, and so many other leaders, national figures. This is because leadership, it's something that grows, just stages. You have to pass somewhere to be ironed and shaped to something better. It prepares us because we can really engage as students, practice the leadership itself. For instance, on my end, I've been doing community engagements to educate people on matters of mental health, drug abuse, and also environmental conservation with the help of stakeholders like the county government of Makueni.
Yes.
We did a very mega event that I, as the planner, and my team, we saw that the community has trusted us to even higher levels because of whatever we are doing in the community. We do mentorships in high schools. This calls for someone to be presentable, to give back, to mentor. It is a preparation. It is a preparation for a future greatness.
Yes.
As student leaders, what we are requesting, again, in the preparation, is to be involved in all task force that are in our communities, to bring ideas. This question that you asked, let me just get back to it a while.
Yes.
About the
intergenerational conclave.
Generational conclave. As youth leaders, this might be a good cause that the government is taking, but again, if youths wataekwa in the low positions, again it will have no effect. They will just be controlled. It will be an intergenerational conclave with all the men seated, just few youths who their voice is not heard at all. If the conclave is genuine and sincere, we ask them to take matters of the youth with ultimate consideration and sensitivity that they require. Again, we expect it to bear fruits because it's just we are doing a conclave, we are doing, then all after a sudden naishia somewhere and tunabaki na our grievances, something very hurtful.
Yes.
Very hurtful.
Yes. Even as we talk about that, Sam, even if the youth are calling for leadership spaces, is it possible that they can influence policy or decision-making process even without an elective position?
Absolutely true, because it is clear that we may not all fit in the leadership position, especially at the national level. But at the verge of devolution, county governments, which has structures that trickle down to the ward level, have offered a place where young people can engage and influence policies as well as influence actions. As a community development practitioner and a member of various self-help youth groups at the community level, I have seen the positive change that can be brought when an organized group of young people at the grassroots are now merging with the local government to influence change. So as you said, as you've asked, can they influence from the very level that they are? True to that. And as well, we are all aware that we have a greater number of young people in this nation who are learned and educated. Talking of policies, formulations and amendments, I believe in the capacity also of the young people who are in that field. And these are the courses that majority have been studying in the university.
Yes.
And it's true that at the very level they are, they can influence change. We may not all be national leaders, but from the point, even as Kiongozi said, that every young people must be included in this regard. If you cannot hold an elective position, then there is what you can do at community level. We have projects, like now we have a climate change action plans. We have climate change committees. These are committees which can engage young people. Matters environmental education, advocacy, and conservation. We have the tech, revolving tech systems, talk of AI. We have Ajira here with us. These are all platforms which can accommodate as many young people as possible.
Okay.
And as well as the leader said, to build them up
Yes.
for the next leadership in some few years to come.
All right.
Yeah.
For the interest of time, I'm told we are out of time. I'm giving you each 30 seconds to give your final submission, starting with you.
We are very grateful for you having us around here. Beyond Ballot has a lot of things that we need to challenge as people. We need to challenge empty promises from our leaders. We need to shift from politics to policies beyond the ballot.
Yes.
And let us be genuine about that.
Yes.
We are requesting for civic education workshops that our people will be educated to know this is what this should do.
Yes.
This is what this should do.
Yes.
We are requesting to have what we call community engaged accountability and transparency teams.
Indeed.
Where we will have a team which is guiding the resources allocation, which is observing what leaders really promised to do.
Okay.
As media as well, we request you to do what we call policy literacy. You need to create some videos and educate people. Do you know that the governor should do this and this and this? Do you know that the senator should do this and this?
Okay.
And lastly, we are requesting that our community, all where you are, be a watchdog of your leaders.
Okay.
And you as a leader, you don't need to be forced to walk the talk or to do what you really promised to.
All right.
Be yourself. Do whatever you promised to the people.
Okay.
Genuinely.
All right.
After the ballot.
All right. Jogu.
Yeah.
Final remarks.
Okay, thank you a lot also for having us here. And I must conclude by saying that it's high time that young people, we not only aspire to grow in matters leadership, but as well I insist on the capacity to lead self. Someone said that you can only give up to the measure that you have, to the measure of the capacity you have developed. So I'm calling out to all leaders, young leaders, fellow young leaders, to continue building their capacities, to continue building themselves, and also aligning themselves with the existing current policies, regulations, and acts that govern the leadership at large. And also to my county, home county, I just want to echo a big thumbs up to the young youth leadership that exists there, and at large call for us to be united for the greater goal and the cause that is ahead.
All right.
Thank you a lot for having us in the show. We appreciate a lot.
And thank you too for making time to come on Good Morning Kenya and talk about the beyond the ballot and how youth can inspire transformative governance. That is Sam Njogu, is the president of Nakuru County Youth Leaders Association, and Engineer Mwoki Kelvin, who is a youth leader and the chair of Makueni University Students Association. This is where we end this conversation. Don't go too far. Vivian Ndegwa is up next with Women at the Forefront. Stay with us.